10 most hated NBA players in 2021. Number 10. Lonzo Ball. The league, as well as the NBA fans, don't like a player that is quiet, overruled by an egotistical father. LeVar Ball, Lonzo's father, complicated things for his 20-year-old boy coming into the league from a huge franchise team like the Lakers. LeVar's bold, absurd statement rubbed most of the league the wrong way for an unproven guard who didn't necessarily speak on his own legacy until he got a few games under his wing. By then, it was already too late. Number 9. James Harden. Harden isn't hated for his demeanor, but more for his style of play. Over the years, Harden has been deemed selfish due to his unwillingness to allow any other player on the court to control the offense outside of himself. Harden came close to averaging a triple-double each game during the 2016-17 season, which left many to label him as a player chasing stats without real team success. Number 8. Rudy Gobert. Gobert didn't get much support from fans and teammates after being the first to contract the coronavirus. The reason? His childlike behavior with the virus. Gobert made a mockery of COVID-19 during a press conference, touching mics after his session was done and hugging on fellow teammates after several protocols were issued to players after the learning of the virus. This behavior and attitude grants him a spot on the list. Number 7. DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins' attitude has been a problem since he was drafted in 2010. With such a personality, Sacramento Kings saw no choice but to trade the player. It is unclear when and if his maturity will cross paths with his talents, which is also the reason why other NBA teams are thinking twice before offering him a contract. Number 6. Paul George. George wasn't hated necessarily until the later part of the 2019-20 season with the Los Angeles Clippers when he taunted Blazers player Damian Lillard during a matchup in the Disney bubble. Lillard was quick to point out how George was one to switch teams when the going gets tough, and George was quick to plead all of his many cases to his social media after just previously making fun of Lillard. Many fans even went so far to wonder if George's time in LA was already over given his poor performances. Number 5. Patrick Beverley. Back when he played for the Houston Rockets, Beverley was actually a fan favorite as he took the floor with the same defensive prowess as he carried to the Clippers. Unfortunately, these days Beverley is known mostly just for barking and making noise on the court. Beverley was also part of Lillard's taunting and immediately received backlash from fans around the world who criticized his lack of talent aside from his defense. Number 4. Draymond Green. There is a statement that claims that even though Green is such a bully, there isn't one team that wouldn't sign him. Green has made sure to display his value to a contending team in need of a glue guy. Even so, that doesn't stop opposing teams from wishing on his demise whenever he comes to town. Green has made some debatably dirty plays during his time in the league, one being famously hitting LeBron James in the crouch area during the 2016 NBA Finals. Ever since, his play has been heavily scrutinized. He's arguably the number 1 trash talker in the league currently, even if it comes as friendly fire to past teammates. Number 3. Kyrie Irving. After desiring to be from under James in Cleveland, Irving was arguably the most popular player at the time. He actually became the face of a new franchise. When moving to Boston, he quickly became a villain during his final season in Beantown. His subliminal shots at younger teammates, along with his ongoing promises to re-sign with the Celtics the following off-season, became some of the most talked about gossip in the league. His sessions with the media didn't make matters any better, seeing as how he didn't favor a camera in his face despite the many cryptic quotes he posed to form those big headlines. Number 2. LeBron James. James is arguably the most beloved athlete in all of sports, but he does have a King James hate club they will surely celebrate when he retires. James embodied a struggling child rising to promise during his time with Cleveland, but his decision to move to South Beach, along with the theatrics around it, certainly made fans angry. From that point on, a lot of fans awaited his demise with the Miami Heat, and most didn't jump for joy during his return to Cleveland. With cocky quotes, such as congratulating himself on social media after achieving certain accomplishments, James sometimes can rub people as arrogant. Some state that his never self-proclaimed GOAT status isn't legit due to his NBA Finals record, but that hasn't stopped James from adding on to his legacy. Number 1. Kevin Durant. Durant will arguably go down as the most hated athlete in history. Unlike most players on this list, he's willing to go back and forth in heated online debates with fans, old teammates, or anyone that's up to the challenge. All of his accomplishments, plus the ones that he could possibly garnish during his remaining time in the NBA, wouldn't overcome the snake mantra he's absorbed. After leaving the Oklahoma City Thunder to join up with the Warriors, Durant's legacy was cemented as a traitor, given how the Warriors had certainly beat the Thunder in the playoffs. His immaturity when asked about the move had led many to side against him despite his all-around talent as a lengthy forward. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed our video, please like it, subscribe to our channel, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Stay tuned for more entertaining videos and trivia facts you've probably never thought of here on Sportastic channel. Have a great day.